Get ready for the action because we start with a massive hot take from Draymond Green. Draymond Green has spoken out about the officiating in the game between the Thunder and the Lakers, specifically calling out LeBron James and saying he has the worst whistle of any star player he has ever seen. We dive into why Green is making such a bold comparison and what he thinks about the perception of other superstars in the league.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we are dissecting the ongoing drama surrounding LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith recently sat down to unpack the long-running beef with LeBron James, revealing exactly why things escalated, including a tense moment during a nationally televised game and his perspective on his own role in the conflict. Now, we shift focus to the mentorship spotlight as LeBron James steps up for the next generation. We look at how LeBron James is taking on a significant mentorship role for Caitlin Clark, and hear directly from Clark about the immense support she has received from James as she navigates the intense pressure of being the face of women's basketball. And finally, we wrap up with a deep dive into NBA playoff statistics. We examine the incredible playoff win records, focusing on the comparison between LeBron James and Nikola Jokic regarding wins without all-star help, and see who is poised to take the lead in this historic metric. Stay with us for more breaking news. Draymond Green has weighed in on a recent basketball debate, specifically concerning officiating and star players. Green addressed the recent game where the Thunder defeated the Lakers 125-107 in Game 2 of the series, stating he had limited insight as he was attending a Pistons game. However, Green reacted strongly to a comment made by J.J. Redick, who claimed LeBron James has the worst whistle among all star players Redick has observed. Green countered this assertion by questioning the logic, asking if Redick has ever watched Steph Curry play and whether Curry is considered a star player. Green expressed his admiration for LeBron James while arguing that if Steph Curry is indeed a star player, no one should receive a worse whistle than him. Stephen A. Smith has offered a candid reflection on his long-standing professional friction with LeBron James, suggesting that James's impact on his career success outweighs their personal disagreements. Appearing on the Out the Mud podcast, Smith addressed the history of their beef, detailing moments where he felt wronged, particularly an incident during a nationally televised game where James confronted him courtside during the signing of a new contract. Smith acknowledged feeling that James was wrong, but stressed that his reaction was also influenced by perceived slights. Smith emphasized his commitment to his profession, stating he does not shy away from difficult conversations and that he must accept scrutiny. He drew a sharp contrast between his interactions with James and his stance toward younger players like Bronny James, noting he has consciously avoided judging prospects to maintain fairness. He highlighted James's immense contributions to the league, asserting that Smith owes his own standing to James's work for the NBA, even if he dislikes certain actions taken by James. Smith pointed to the disparity in financial success between James's son and other draft picks as an example, concluding that James has done too much for the league and should be recognized accordingly. Smith framed his current attitude not as hatred, but as a recognition of James's status as an elite basketball ambassador. He concluded that his obligation as a journalist is to appreciate James's greatness and the positive impact he has had on the game, asserting that this outweighs any personal spat. Smith stated he is over the issue and wishes James well, emphasizing that his career is defined by appreciating James's legacy. LeBron James is reportedly taking on a mentorship role for Caitlin Clark, offering support to the rising star as she navigates the intense scrutiny of her career. Clark, who is elevating women's basketball with her presence on the Indiana Fever, has spoken publicly about the support she receives from James. In discussions with ESPN's Malika Andrews prior to the 2026 WNBA season, Clark revealed that LeBron James has been a significant source of encouragement, since she turned professional in 2024. Clark stated, "I think LeBron has been there to support me more than anything. He understands the microscope that I'm under and the spotlight that's on me. I think he just wants to be there for me more than anything." She further elaborated on his involvement, noting that when she suffered an injury last year, James reached out to offer assistance and connections, emphasizing that their relationship is built on mutual support aimed at improving the game. Despite the positive sentiment surrounding her relationship with James, Clark is facing criticism from some analysts. Earlier this week, ESPN analyst Laurentia Moten suggested that the Indiana Fever's offense might be significantly improved without Clark on the floor. Moten argued that Clark's presence made the offense too predictable, noting that without her, the team was forced to diversify, leading to strong performances from players like Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Aaliyah Boston. Moten asserted that Clark acts as the sun around which the offense orbits, making it easy to guard. These comments came after a panel of ESPN analysts ranked Clark 10th among all WNBA players. The focus now shifts to whether Caitlin Clark can effectively counter these critiques and solidify her standing as a dominant force in the league this season. In an intriguing comparison of NBA playoff statistics, LeBron James currently holds the record for the most playoff wins without an all-star teammate, surpassing Nikola Jokic. This distinction for James is attributed to his 200 additional playoff appearances. Jokic has accumulated 51 such wins in his career. The gap narrows significantly if Jamal Murray is counted as a potential future All-Star. Had Murray not made an All-Star team for the first time this season, Jokic's total would have been even higher. Analysts suggest that unless Murray is firmly cemented as a perennial All-Star, Jokic is positioned to overtake James in this specific metric relatively soon, given the amount of his prime years still ahead.